Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on The Rape of Lucrece, which, content warning, deals with sexual violence against women, so if that's a trigger for you, maybe tune out of this one. But if you want to know what the poem is about, and you're okay with hearing about it, we actually yesterday learned the entire plot. This is a very, very long poem, and it was kind of well received, not as well received as his other epic poem, Venus and Adonis, because that one's funny and this one's not, or at least not as much. But yeah, yesterday in the argument we heard pretty much the entire plot, and it's based on actual Roman events that happened. That was the inspiration for writing it. But in order to get through the poem, we need to look at the actual poetry of it, even though we know the entire plot. So today we're going to take a look at stanzas 1 through 4, which just kick things off. And stanzas 1 through 4 go: from the besieged Ardea, all in post, borne by the trustless wings of false desire, lust-breathed Tarquin leaves the Roman host, and to Colatium bears the lightless fire, which in pale embers hid lurks to aspire, and girdle with embracing flames the waist of Colatine's fair love, Lucrece the chaste. Haply that name of chaste unhappily set this baseless edge on his keen appetite, when Collatine unwisely did not let to praise the clear unmatched red and white, which triumphed in that sky of his delight, where mortal stars as bright as heaven's beauties with pure aspects did him peculiar duties. For he, the night before, in Tarquin's tent, unlocked the treasure of his happy state, what priceless wealth the heavens had him lent in the possession of his beauteous mate, reckoning his fortune at such high proud rate that kings might be espoused to more fame, but king nor peer to such a peerless dame. O happiness enjoyed but of a few, and, if possessed, as soon decayed and done as is the morning's silver melting dew against the golden splendor of the sun, an expired date, cancelled ere well begun. Honor and beauty in the owner's arms are weakly fortressed from a world of harms. So here we are setting the scene and even foreshadowing what's going to happen. So the first stanza, the structure of this poem, the stanzas are 7 lines long and have like an A, B, B, C, C type rhyme scheme pretty much throughout. So the first stanza here just sets the scene that Sextus Tarquinius has left the Roman camp to go back to Colatium because he wants to sleep with Lucretia, who happens to be married to Collatine. And then it gets into almost blaming Collatine for what's about to happen, because Collatine was the one who shared with everybody how chaste his wife is, and he didn't hold back in bragging about that the previous night in Sextus Tarquinius's tent. So that's stanzas 2 and 3 that, Collatine was talking about how lucky he was to have this wife who is so chaste and so true and so loyal and faithful. Kings might marry the greatest of women, but she literally is the greatest of women, and not many men get to have her or possess her, and which is problematic in of itself. But stanza number 4 then starts talking a little bit about the chastity and the loyalty and how rare it is to find something like that, and how few people get to experience something like that, the honor and beauty of such a woman as Lucrece is extremely, extremely rare. So laying the groundwork for what a horrible thing this is that's going to happen, because it's happening to such a wonderful woman and such a man that knows what a wonderful woman he has, that kind of thing. So that's stanzas 1 through 4, just laying the groundwork for all the stanzas yet to come. And I will see you tomorrow for the next 4. See you then. Mwah.